Let's get into what prompted you to overcome some of the insecurities and vulnerabilities that you have been facing as men and females, also just trying to understand that. So can you just tell me what are some of those insecurities and also how did you overcome them?
One insecurity that we can look into is hair loss or hair thinning. Personally, I realized about 2 years ago that my hair was starting to thin. And it will be a matter of hiding behind short hair, shortest hair, because you're trying to hide it, not to give people an opinion on what you are not comfortable with. So then I decided to go out there and try to find solution for my hair thinning, which is called hair restoration. I came across Alvia Mani Clinic where they are based in Sandton. So check them out, check their work, and went to do a consultation. The consultation, they said, well, something can be done with your hair. There's definitely a restoration that still can be done, and you still have hair. We can save the hair that you have, and then maybe as time goes, because it's a procedure and it's a process. It takes about a year to have full recovery. So we did that, and I just a few weeks ago I did the full transplant on my hairline. So it's me trying to be comfortable with myself on something that was making me uncomfortable, from public opinions and jabs, when you those jabs that comes in here and there. But indeed, that's how I I'm overcoming the insecurities.
You are an actor, so that means you often go to auditions as well. How has the hair loss affected you through your acting and going to auditions and being in the public space?
I mean, as actors, our physique is our money, that is the exchange that we give to the people. We use ourselves. So obviously physical appearance and how you look is the most important thing in the industry. With my hair loss, well, I can grow my hair up until a certain level. So I can't go beyond that. And you find that a certain role demands that you have so much hair depending on the storyline and where the person is from. So there are those restrictions that are there if you don't have that hair or long hair or thick dark hair. So those are some of the restrictions that I personally went through, that I can't audition for this role because of that. So hence me trying to get a solution for it so that I don't have any restrictions going forward into the career that I'm in.
Thabiso, now let's go into a support system. Suicide is fastly increasing in this space, and support system is extremely important. How did you begin to build a trusting support system for yourself?
By having people that have your back. Support system is extremely important, because if you've got people that are there cheering and pushing you and on a daily basis wanting you to be the best that you can be, then definitely you can face the world, because those are the people that, number one, they inspire you by their achievements, and you are part of that inspiration to them as well. And you realize that if I do not succeed in this, I'm going to disappoint so many people. So it's a matter of, I've got a great support system, people that are successful, people that are goal-driven, and they are go-getters, they are hard workers as well, and they're doing their things, and you just become part of that. It's such an amazing thing, and it's such an important thing to have a great support system.
And outside of maybe making physical changes for men, what else would you, or how would you rather advise men to begin to make a change within themselves?
I think right now we're getting comfortable talking about mental health, number one. And it's about time where we cancel this here, that has killed a lot of men, because you are sitting here with so much pain and hurt and you can't share it with somebody else. So let's start looking into healings. It starts with you talking to a friend. It starts with you going to get professional help as well.
Now, as someone that is in the public space, obviously this is a cutthroat industry. You know, you need to ensure that your mental well-being is always kept in tune. How do you do that?
Meditate, pray, gym as well. I think when you are aware of what is happening in your mind, your thoughts, your secure spaces, your comfort, things that will trigger you and start to avoid them or stay away from, and choosing peace as well. So that's how I make sure that I am in the right space. It's mind, body, and soul. I need to make sure that all those, they are taken care of.